Alright gang, we back with another one. So in the last video you seen where we welded this Thunderbird right here up and got all the engine bay work done. So we grinded on this for about at least 3-4 weeks, and the whole time Pops has been grinding on this car over here, getting this motor and transmission out and everything else that he needed. The man needed it. So that was to finish up the deal for me to get this car. We had to basically put that motor and transmission over there into this car. That's the only thing that's holding us up now. After we do that, the deal is probably pretty much sealed. It should be anyway. So that's what we're about to do today. We're just gonna go ahead and knock this out. We got to pick the whole car up. We're gonna just switch subframes. Basically, you have to put spacers in this subframe in order for it to fit. That's what Pops was reading on the forums or whatever. So we went and got some washers and stuff, and that's how we're gonna make our little spacer plates, and everything else should just basically bolt right on up. So I'm about to put y'all on a time lapse and everything, and we're about to try to jack this car up. Where basically he's already jacking it up now. We're just trying to see how far we have to get it, if we can get it high enough in order for us to slide this subframe right here out, and where we can slide. Well, really we can just put that one back in. We ain't even got to slide it because it ain't got a motor or nothing on it. So put you on this time lapse and of us switching them out, and then I'll cut y'all back on. Alright y'all, so as you can see right here, we already got the car jacked up by the frame rails. We don't have a lift or basically any other way to take these motors out, so we just opted to do it like we did our caliper and everything. But it actually works pretty good for us. This ain't the first time we did it, so. But as you can see right now, we're getting caught up on the motor. Something at the back, I think the transmission is catching us up, and we're just trying to slowly move it over while keeping the dollies under it, where we can pull it onto the other 10. And this right here is a stressful process because the 10s get caught, the dollies get caught, and it's just like, you know, a bunch of back and forth, as you can see. Jack the front of this Mustang up with the cherry picker all the way up there, and in order to get the motor out we had to slide it outside, and we had to pull it over there because we don't got a lift or anything like that, so we had to do it the poor people way. So we're about to go ahead and put it in this Thunderbird. We're trying to get a game plan together, and as soon as we get that together, it's gonna go in there. As you can see right here, we're getting the car ready to begin to pull it up by the frame rails as we did the Mustang with the cherry picker, to be able to actually slide this motor under there without any problems. obviously, you know, it's gonna get caught on these tins like the last one, and it's gonna take us a little bit to maneuver it, as you can see. But for the most part, it goes in a little easier than it came out of the Mustang, that's for sure. Now that we got the motor in position, we can start to lower the car back down and get it ready for the K member to be bolted up and everything. And man, it was a fight, but as you can see, it's worth it. Boy, it's hot as a mug out here. As you see, this was not an easy task getting this motor and subframe in this car and out that car. That was a job. I'm talking about, that was a struggle. We were having to brainstorm and just come up with different ways to maneuver these tins and to maneuver these dollies and everything, and just to get it in here. But luckily, when we got it in here, we lined it almost about perfect. As you can see right here, the subframe bolts right up in there, and it bolts from the inside in here, and them bolts back there on that part right there. I'm just about lined up. So man, she looked good in there. Strut towers in there, she looked real clean in there. So I'm happy with it. Like I said, this was not an easy task. Now all we got to do is basically bolt this thing up. And like I was telling y'all at the beginning, on the forums and everything, they said it's like it's less than an inch of the washers or a plate. They sell spacers to put these in here, to put these Fox body subframes in the Thunderbird, and but you can make your own spacers, and that's exactly what we were going to do. We went the cheaper route, and we just made it with some washers and everything. So if I'm mistaken, it's like, I think my dad said 7/8 or something like that, 3/4 of an inch, or it's a little bit, I think it's 3/8, yeah, 3/8 of an inch or whatever. And it's to space this subframe down. So we got to do that. We're gonna bolt it up, and like I said, I'm gonna put y'all on another time lapse, so we're gonna go ahead and get this thing in, because man, it is a smoker out here today. I'm drenched in sweat, Pops is drenched in sweat, and we just trying to stay cool out here and get y'all some content and get this thing done. So I'm gonna cut y'all back on whenever we start back trying to get this thing bolted up or whatnot, and I'll show y'all the final results whenever it's all the way in and everything's hooked up like it's supposed to be. So let's go. Right here, me and Pops is going back and forth. I'm on the other side of the car, and he's where you can see him. We're taking and prying and wiggling this K-member and this transmission into place where we need it for everything to line up and make it easy as we can on us, between making the transmission go into the place that it needs to go and the K-member just getting close enough to where it can bolt to the frame rails and everything else. So we're just slowly trying to work it in, prying and doing everything we can to get it into place that we need it to be. See it from us struggling and jacking it to where we needed to go, up and down, left and right, and just pushing it, backing it up and putting it in the place that we needed to be. We finally get it and get the transmission cross member bolted up and everything, and now we're ready to move on to the next part. So we got the trans lined up and we got it bolted up and everything down there at the bottom, as you can see right here. Right there. Right. And now we're just trying to get this subframe lined up or whatnot. Get them bolts back there and get these spacers in. So keep y'all on this time lapse and we'll keep working. Aggravating as this job was for this motor to get in with the transmission also, it wouldn't be even more of a surprise of more problems to come, as you can see in this next clip. So basically we did all that work just to find out that the Fox body, the Mustang, Coupe, whatever, K-member is actually an inch smaller than the Thunderbird. Yeah, there's an inch difference in them. So we're gonna have to put the Thunderbird K-member back on, and when we do that, whenever he goes to get this motor wired up and plugged up or whatever, he's basically gonna have to get some custom motor mounts made in order to make it work with his K-member if he don't want to buy one. So whenever we get this motor in and get his K-member back in, when we set this thing back on the dirt, I'm gonna show y'all the finished product and how we got it strapped and explain to y'all why we had to strap it like that and everything. So, all right, gang. So it's been a couple weeks now since me and my dad did all that, putting the motor in and everything. This right here is currently how the car is sitting. Right here, we're waiting on some spring compressors and everything, so it won't be so sketchy to put all them springs in and put all the suspension back under it. But this is currently how it's sitting in here. We really stopped working on anything whenever the K-member wouldn't line up and stuff, and we figured out it won't work with the motor mount. So my pops built this, we strapped it in, we just got it sitting in here for the time being, and then my buddy, whoever he carries it to, that's who's gonna finalize installing everything and get it ready. We just had to make it a roller basically. So yeah, but for the most part everything turned out pretty good. It was good in here. It was real good. When he gets it running, I know it's gonna be a fun little car to drive. But as you know, we've been working on the caliper, so we really ain't been worrying with it because we're waiting on the spring compressors and stuff. So once we get that, we'll probably get it knocked out. And I won't really put that on camera or whatnot. But yeah, that's the end of this video. I appreciate y'all watching. Subscribe, like, comment, and tell me what you think about it. Peace.